So digging in now for San Diego, Emilio Santiago, having an incredible season. He leads the league in all three triple. Well struck right field and out of here. His 59th home run of the season, and the Padres take the lead. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And
Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. The solo homer his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
On the ground. Zips it across, and that is the inning. Rays leave a pair. So digging in, MJ Melendez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The Belton fires. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Santiago under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away down. Next for the Padres, Emilio Santiago. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. And fouled off. Taijuan Walker, a sneakerhead, Singh. He's got over 1,000 pairs of sneakers.
Are we serious with over 1,000 pairs of sneakers? He's like you. How many do you have?
Not 1,000. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Mondesi. It's 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Padres 3. Here's the Royals designated hitter, number 71. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Santiago puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll. And now the center fielder, Emilio Santiago. He's already homered in this game.
We need you right here. Let's go, kid.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone. A two-run shot, his second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come. Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game that have been a part of a club that have won this many games.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, Domingo Germán. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
That's the ball.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win.
This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 61st home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Top half of the third inning, and now Drake Baldwin. Germán back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Clearly ready to hit right there.
Stepping in for San Diego, Emilio Santiago. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. And the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Santiago under it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Royals lead one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. To first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often.
All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Gavin Cross. That's out to center field. Santiago drifts towards it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. 1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 on base.
And here is Matt Chapman Another solid power season. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Santiago on his way over. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. And it's 1-0.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That's towards center. And it drops in. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And that knock bumps his hitting. Here's a big power threat. Emilio Santiago. His solo homer last night made up their entire offense in that one. Flares it into the outfield. That one gets down for a hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have...
And that one is lifted in the air. Cross settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Throw, and it gets away. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Bounced up the middle. They take the force out. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they... And here is Matt Chapman. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. Santiago going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Petco Park, set for the bottom of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. Emilio Santiago. On the ground to the left. Stops it on a slide, and they get the out. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 for 2. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. The run scores. Here comes a second. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Emilio Santiago. That one fouled off. Bounce to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out. 1 gone, runner at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Emilio Santiago. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 0-2. Line drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Bogarts over at first with 1 away. Grounder might be 2. Pasquantino over to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 4. Here's the center fielder, Emilio Santiago. This guy with light tower power. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire out. Soon.
feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see.
And welcome. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Patrick Sandoval.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Slings to second, back to first, not in time.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
That one down the line, and it gets by him. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Close play, but in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swung on, looped into center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Next for the Padres, Owen Miller. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Next pitch has popped up. Kaplan makes the grab, and that is that. Now the third baseman, Mac Kaplan. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. In the air, center field. Santiago settles under this one, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Emilio Santiago. The pitch. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to right, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's a big power threat. Emilio Santiago. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw over to Prado, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Nick Prado. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Santiago under it. Hauls it in for the out. Man at first, Alex Verdugo digs in now. That one ripped. And Verdugo is set down. And there's one away. Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Emilio Santiago. He's already homered in this game. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Joe Musgrove. Singy, he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Kicks and fires. And that one lifted in the air center field. Santiago makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1. 2 outs, nobody on. Emilio Santiago will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Yeah, nice hit right there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
They get the force. Inning over. 1 hit. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's some real power at the plate. Emilio Santiago. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Caught just shy of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. One down, base is empty. This to center field. Santiago pulls it down. 2 away.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Emilio Santiago.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Hey, let it fly.
And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Runner from third in to score. And it's a 1-run game. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Santiago stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. This one popped up. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Josh Rojas. Kicks and deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Owen Miller, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Bounced out to short. They take the force out. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 down. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Next pitch is popped up. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like
2 outs. Bases full. And now the right fielder, Quincy Hamilton.
base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
This one in the air, center field. Santiago makes the catch, inning over. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
This is Corbin Carroll. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. And the right-hander deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging from third. Cut off, now a throw home. Slides his hand in there, safe. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Padres 0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's going to be Emilio Santiago. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. To third, and it stays fair. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And he barehands it. Not in time. He's safe. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No runs, 2 hits. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. That one pushed foul. Santiago patrolling center field, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. On a line, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Slow roller to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. That's the third out. One out, base is empty. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. Up the middle, Bichette fires to first on the run. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. The pitch. This one popped up. Kaplan makes the grab on the run.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's Josh Rojas. Pickoff throw. Santiago back in on a dive.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
The throw to first. That is the inning. So one hit is. So up next, Emilio Santiago.
Oh, there we go.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. That one felt good, and they jump out front. It's 4-3.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases. He's up to triple digits with that save. 100 for his career now, and he's become an artist when it comes to closing out ball games.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Gone.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort.
Emilio Santiago now at the plate, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And a swing and a miss there. Woodruff, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. Man at second here with 2 away. Alec Thomas now. He tripled and scored his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Santiago right there to make the grab. And that's the third out. So 2 runs on 2 hits. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Emilio Santiago. 0 for 1 so far. Hard ground ball, base knock. scrambles back to second safely, and a run comes in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
This to third. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Now back, first baseman.
So digging in now for San Diego, Owen Miller. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. To the right side, Perdomo slings to first, and that is the third out of the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Padres. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Matt Kaplan. High fly ball out to center field. Santiago gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. And a 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Santiago makes the play, and there's 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for the Padres, Emilio Santiago. 1 for 2. Double play ball to second. Over to Bichette. And that's 2. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Padres 2. Jay Allen getting ready to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Santiago makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay pulls into third safely with a triple.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Emilio Santiago. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Man at first with 1 gone. Stepping in for San Diego, Owen Miller.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one the other way. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And he steps off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Bounce back to the mound. Boots it. The throw to second.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen. Efficient.
He just hit home run number 62 on the season. Let's bring in our insider, John Paul Morosi, for more. JP, he is officially chasing history now, and now he's the main attraction for baseball fans around the world.
That's a great point. Check your schedule. No matter where you are, the show could be coming to town where you want to get there early for batting practice. You want to make sure that you're positioned outside the stadium with your glove, just in case a ball is...
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
2 outs. Now fly ball to right center. Betts is on the move. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. And now the 0-1. Center field, Santiago drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out. Runner at third, 2 gone. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a ball popped up. Lux brings it in, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Miguel Vargas. Out to center, Santiago on the move, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's some real power at the plate. Emilio Santiago. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, DL Hall.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 out. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive caught to second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. So the Dodgers leave one and we are still scoring. One down, runner at first. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So first and second with one man gone. William Contreras, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3.
Yeah, let's go. Now you got this.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Bounce to third. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
So almost ready to get underway and on the hill for the Dodgers, Tony Gonsolin. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ground ball right side, Vargas. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting 4.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Rolando Perez. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Santiago settles underneath it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top half of the 3rd inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Emilio Santiago. Gonsolin back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Santiago measures 6 feet 2 inches, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's gets dirty. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. So digging in, Emilio Santiago. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Smash to the left side. They take the force out. Out number 3. Man at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Diego Cartaya. He's 0 for 1. Into center. Santiago settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Emilio Santiago. Tap to first. Smith. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's Mookie Betts. Sandoval back to work. That's out to center field. Santiago makes the grab, one down. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. The 1-2. In the air out to center. Santiago under it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Dominic Smith. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Sosa round second on his way to third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time.
Next for the Padres, Emilio Santiago. On a line out towards center. Outman brings it in. Runner tags at second. In there safely. A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
San Diego Padres, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now, your 2027
First pitch coming your way next.
Dodgers.
Just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher tonight, number 71. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Here's a big power threat. Emilio Santiago, the top hitter in the National League entering the day.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch on.
Bogarts, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's William Contreras. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And the Padres waste a chance.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Padres leave a pair. The Dodgers coming up. So bases loaded with 1 away. Luis Urias steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. And the batter now, Emilio Santiago. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. 2 outs. Bases full. William Contreras will hit next. 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Out towards right center field. Santiago under it. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning.
Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact.
That one ripped right center field, and it hits the fence. Santiago into second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
William Contreras digs in now.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Man at second with one away. Trace Thompson, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman hauls it in, and there's two away. Man in scoring position with two away. So digging in now for San Diego, Dalton Varsho. And he deals. He's trying for third. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fraley makes the play, and that's the inning. So they pick up a run. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one's gone. A three-run homer, his 64th home run of the season. And they throw three on the board. It's 7-2.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Number 28 steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know what's interesting, Boog, is Joe took a trip to Antarctica in the 2022 offseason, and guess what?
What? Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So they get one. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Emilio Santiago. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres, William Contreras. And the righty deals. On the ground, 2-ball. Over to Bush. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So they pick up 9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 4 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill, Bobby Miller.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bogarts leads off first with 1 away. The 0-2. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. An absolutely majestic shot. Home run number 65 on the year. It's 2-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like.
And now it's Gavin Lux, 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. The wind to the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat state.
1 down. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Right side. Perez in position. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Luis Arias. He popped out his first time. Here comes the 0-1. That's towards center. Santiago sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is digging in. Number 28. Singled and scored his first time. The 0-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Santiago settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Rolando Perez. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered here in this one. Laser base hit. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now Trace Thompson. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. He scores. It's 3-2.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
2 on, 1 out. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to Bush. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. So runner at second, 2 down. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho.
Looking good. No one better. Come on.
2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go. Nice grab. Over to first. On the money. Nice play. And your final score, 5-2. Welcome to the desert and inside chase. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
To second, but way too late, safe there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Emilio Santiago. Doubled in his first AB. And it's fouled away. In the air, center field. Thomas gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Hey, here we go,
Back
guys.
here at Chase Field, Bo Bichette up to the dish. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Santiago puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out. Runner at first with 2 away. Alec Thomas now 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here comes the 0-1. This to center field. Santiago grabs it on the run. 1 run, a pair of hits. Man at first, Patrick Bailey now at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out to center, Santiago. Moving back for this one. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 1 down. So 1 out, nobody on. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's gone into the hot tub. He circles the bases, and they inch closer. It's 5-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Base is empty, 1 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Emilio Santiago. Swing and a tapper. Now 2 out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. This one in the air, center field. Santiago under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. Trying to deliver as the hero. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones moving under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The catcher.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Here's a fun fact on Lucas Giolito. He and his former high school teammate Max Fried both will take a scouting report the night before their start and then go through it by playing MLB The Show. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Emilio Santiago, the next up for the Padres. Flied out his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Hey, way to drive that one. Nice, Rick.
And now it's William Contreras. He's already homered in this one. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Over to first, and he's saved. Santiago leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Hit weakly on the ground. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. For San Diego. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Emilio Santiago. 1 for 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, William Contreras. And the 0-2. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Santiago coming home. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-0. 1 out, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. And that one in the air, center field. Santiago makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Emilio Santiago. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. 3 up, 3 down that time. Back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 3. Left-hand batter waits. And that one hammered. That's back. Bangs off the wall. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
William Contreras, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered here in this one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 down. Throw over to first. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Emilio Santiago getting ready to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Come on now.
0-2 now. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We're midway in inning. Now, Emilio Santiago. He's 0 for 1.
Santiago.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Peraza on second. Bogarts at first. 2 out of the inning. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Peraza around third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Man at first with 1 gone. Alec Thomas now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And puts the squeeze on that. Out number 2.
Batting 8.
This is Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Santiago makes the play. 1 away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for the Padres, Emilio Santiago. Base knock center field. Around second is Bogarts. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 away, runners at second and third. Dalton Varsho will hit next. In the air, left field. Carroll moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Trace Thompson, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a 1-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3. No run. Welcome back. Leading off, Patrick Bailey. Sandoval back to work. Into center, Santiago. Under this one. Going up, one down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound. Not
2 outs, nobody on. Alex Verdugo digs in now. That's towards center. Santiago moving under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ketel Marte, a switch hitter batting right. 0-2 now. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0-2 now.
hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Diamondbacks strand. Emilio Santiago getting ready to hit. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
So 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Trace Thompson. And a pitch. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's Josh Rojas.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Now all even up. Hard on the ground to first. Prado steps on the bag. 3rd out. Now the D-backs catcher, Patrick Bailey. And now the lefty. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Bottom of the inning. Here's Alex Verdugo. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Santiago ranging to his right. Nice grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Emilio Santiago. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Well, this is definitely a rarity. A 1-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
Entire.
Mm-hmm.